Tonight, sharing his story to help others in the pandemic, the inspiring way one local respiratory therapist is empowering his community, and how he has made it his mission to give back. Plus, hundreds waiting in line today for free N95 masks in Greensboro. Why Triad doctors say they work better than other types of masks and where you can go get one.
Covering the Triad and beyond. This is ABC 45 News at 6.
Good evening. It's great to have you with us tonight. I'm Camilla Rambaldi. Let's first check in with Jonathan for your No Way weather. What a difference, Jonathan, this week in temperature is, but that could soon change by the weekend.
Yeah, we have really nice weather ahead of us as we go through the next couple of days. High pressure is going to be in control, and that means that we're going to be seeing a little bit of a warm up as we head towards the end of the week and kind of get a chance to dry things out just a bit for us. Notice here across the Carolinas, we are dry. We've had lots of sunshine today. Temperatures outside still a little chilly though, into the low to mid 40s, but several degrees warmer than this time yesterday evening. Currently 44 in Asheboro, 44 in High Point, Winston-Salem coming in at 43 as we work our way down towards Lexington. Temperatures into the upper 40s right now. So for the rest of this evening, we are going to be basically seeing mostly clear skies. Temperatures at about 36 around 8 o'clock this evening, dropping into the upper 20s and low 30s as we go towards the overnight period. North to northeasterly winds for the most part fairly light, and then they're going to be shifting a little bit as we head towards the middle of the week, and that is going to bring that warming trend. Now, we've got some 60s on the way, a chance of just plain old rain, and yes, we are watching the weekend very closely for the potential for another little round of some winter weather. I'm going to explain about that here in just a few minutes.
All right, Jonathan, thank you for that. In order to help stop the spread of COVID-19, the federal government has shipped 400 million of those hard-to-find N95 masks to states to pass out for free, even here in Greensboro. ABC 45's Cassie Sherm went to an event today and learns more on how these masks work better than others.
That's right. Here at the Greensboro Coliseum, you can see back behind me here, hundreds of cars are lined up in this parking lot, some even waiting hours for a free box of N95 masks like this one right here. Masks that Triad doctors say will protect you more than the other types of masks fighting this virus.
The advantage of an N95 or a KN95 is it filters more particle to protect you from virus in the room.
But those masks can be hard to find.
When I went to look for different places, they were all sold out.
That's why many people today at the Greensboro Coliseum were happy to get a box of 20 of them for free.
I'm very relieved because I go out quite a bit and I feel like they're tighter and they feel safer.
But do the N95 masks really offer more protection? One group of experts comparing leakage from masks found that cloth masks can leak 75% in and out, surgical masks only 50%, and N95 masks as low as 1 to 10% correctly fitted.
Provides a better fit to your face. If a mask doesn't fit your face well, it's going to leak.
And doctors say you can wear it more than once.
A rule of thumb is about up to 40 hours of use. The filter in an N95 respirator does not go bad for days to weeks.
But if you can't find an N95, health leaders say don't stop protecting yourself and others.
Any mask is better than no mask.
Now, if you didn't want to wait in this long line back behind me here to get a free mask, don't worry. There are other locations that are passing them out, including CVS, Walgreens, and Targets across the Triad. Reporting here in Greensboro, I'm Cassie Sherm, ABC 45 News.
All right, Cassie, thank you very much. Taking a look now at the latest COVID-19 data across North Carolina, a significant drop in cases since last week. The state is reporting tonight more than 7,000 new cases. Hospitalizations have dropped as well, with about 4,000 people in facilities across the state. We are seeing a 1% increase in total percentage of fully vaccinated adults, bringing that number now to 71%. Moderna announcing today the FDA has granted full approval to its COVID-19 vaccine. Moderna's COVID shot has already been given to more than tens of millions of Americans since its emergency authorization by the FDA back in December of 2020. Right now, the FDA has a warning about 2 COVID-19 tests, saying they are not authorized by the agency, even though labeling says they are. So here's what you need to look out for. CoveClear COVID-19 rapid antigen and ImmunoPass COVID-19 neutralizing antibody rapid tests have been recalled by Empowered Diagnostics. It's listed as a Class 1 recall, which the FDA says is the most serious type. The agency says it is worried about possible false test results. If you have used either test, the FDA recommends you speak with your doctor if you have any concern over the results. Influential podcaster Joe Rogan says changes are coming to his show after criticism his platform spreads COVID misinformation. Rogan says he thinks his show has grown, quote, out of control, and he wants it to be more balanced.
My pledge to you is that I will do my best to try to balance out these more controversial viewpoints with other people's perspectives so we can maybe find a better point of view. I don't want to just show the contrary opinion to what the narrative is. I want to show all kinds of opinions.
Rogan's podcast is exclusive to Spotify. It averages 11 million listeners per episode. The company is standing by him, but says disclaimers will be added to controversial topics. Musicians Neil Young and Joni Mitchell have taken their music off Spotify in protest. After losing both parents to COVID-19, a Haitian-American respiratory therapist with the Atrium Health Wake Forest Baptist Medical System is using his story to inspire and continue helping others. ABC 45 Sarah Mastori has more on the message he has for the Triad community and what Black History Month means for him.
We are literally helping with intubation, put the patient on a ventilator, literally helping them breathe.
Francis Almanar has been working at Atrium Health Wake Forest Baptist for 20 years, and he says some days are just tough, not just for his patients.
Everything that a respiratory therapist does, it's what we call an aerosol generating procedure. It's something that the virus can expose the respiratory therapist to.
Almanar is originally from Haiti. He came to the States in his early 20s, spent 8 years in the Army Reserves, and later went to school for respiratory therapy. Since 2001, he's utilized his knowledge and skills at Wake Forest Baptist Medical Center. While he's passionate about his work, it didn't come without some dark times. Almanar tragically lost both his parents to COVID back in 2020.
In the beginning, when my dad was infected, there was no vaccine then. So I really feel that if he had a chance, if there was a vaccine, that the outcome would probably be different. Same thing for my mom.
That's why he urges those who are unvaccinated to get the shot and protect their loved ones.
We can see the majority of the people we have here in the hospital are unvaccinated.
Roughly 78%, a reason why no one, the respiratory therapist says, should downplay COVID, especially as he sees people every day struggling for every breath.
Some people may have little to no symptoms. However, if you have a family member with other medical condition, they may have different reaction to being infected with COVID.
Almanar also says that people of color often suffer from various health conditions differently. That's why he says it's important to highlight Black History Month, which starts tomorrow. The theme, he says, Black health and wellness.
When I look at the work that Martin Luther King and all those leaders did in the 60s, paved the way for me to be able to get the position that I am, starting as a respiratory therapist, become a supervisor, and then getting a leadership position.
That was Sarah Mastori reporting. Winston-Salem Police have arrested a man in connection to a homicide from over the weekend, this marking the second one of the year. 42-year-old Jose Marin was taken into custody yesterday morning. Police say Marin and the victim, 29-year-old Luis Javier, got into an argument over a woman they both knew. That's when police say Marin allegedly shot Javier, who died at the scene. Marin has been charged with murder and is at the Forsyth County Jail under no bond. If you know anything about this case, call police. Winston-Salem Police need the public's help in finding a missing teenager tonight. 17-year-old Solomon Hines was last seen on Highland Avenue in Winston-Salem on December 14th. He's described as 5'7", 250 pounds with black hair and brown eyes. Police do believe Hines is an active runaway and asks anyone with information to call police. A traffic alert for you now. Sewer work will cause some street closures this week in Winston-Salem. This work is part of Phase 4 of the city's plan. So all week long, portions of Anita and Healy Drive and Harding Streets will be closed off. Crews plan to wrap up the work each day by 4 in the afternoon, and this leg of the project will be done by February 11th. And the Novant Health Forsyth Medical Center is temporarily closing Loop Road for renovations there. This also includes the bus stop on Loop Road, which will be moved to the front of the hospital's west tower. This closure starts tomorrow and will last through late 2024. All patients and visitors in need of emergency services should use the Haynes Mall Boulevard entrance. Still ahead, as Russia continues to move troops to the Ukrainian border, the latest on what President Biden had to say today. And we have an update on the former Miss USA who took her own life. What you can do if you know someone you know is struggling with mental health.